I've been on the Sheriff's Department for just a little over 20 years now. I've been in the Lancaster Station for 11 of those years.
As a sheriff's deputy at the Lancaster Station, Christian Scott has been a training officer for over 4 years and saw a growing need for support.
The department provides services for us as far as counseling and stuff like that, but I felt like, we could always come alongside that and do a little bit better and provide a confidential environment for guys who are looking to go a little bit above and beyond what the department could offer and have a little bit more confidentiality.
A lot of times people forget about the first responders and they go through, tough times. The stuff they see, dead bodies, children, and in this field there's a lot of suicide rate. It's very high.
According to an article published in the Journal of Emergency Medical Services, the suicide rate among first responders is over 10 times higher than the general public. According to Scott, in 2017, there were 129 law enforcement deaths in the line of duty, but a staggering 140 deaths by suicide.
We want to try and target that number, we want to bring that attention to that and awareness, and we want to prevent as much of that as we can.
For that main goal, Scott founded Help for Heroes right here in the Antelope Valley.
We're for first responders, by first responders.
And we're trying to do mentoring and counseling and peer support for first responders.
And we're specifically targeting PTSD, the divorce rate, and suicide rate of first responders.
Roughly a month after starting the 501c3 nonprofit organization, the beloved Sergeant Steve Owen was killed in the line of duty.
It was at a time when we were in great need here at the station for moral support, and as we were going through a really difficult time, I just wanted to make sure people knew that we were available to them, that we were a developing organization, and that we could provide services, and that we're looking to do that here and in the future. He was a mentor of mine. He's somebody that we all looked up to here at the station, and he made a significant impact in my training and growing here as a deputy, and I know he's touched the lives of first responders all over the community and civilians as well.
With Sergeant Owen's nickname of Bullfrog, Help for Heroes launched an event to build community camaraderie and support.
Today we're having the second annual Frog Fest. It's to honor the life of Steve Owen, and he was a big part of this community. He helped kids, he just helped everybody.
Because our mission statement being that we support mentoring and counseling, we wanted to honor him as a mentor to us. We basically came up with the idea, well, hey, Steve loved motorcycles, he loved being out in the open air. We thought, hey, a poker ride would really reflect what he liked and what he enjoyed.
Bullfrog's Wild Ride is the poker ride, and then Frog Fest is the party afterwards, but it's to honor our fallen heroes. And Steve Owen, was very important to our community, and so he's a focal point of this, but we're really honoring all these guys. It's a good way to show that we do support our law enforcement, and it's a good way for the public to meet these guys in person, right? And they're just their next door neighbor, but what they really don't realize is what Steve Owen and many other officers have done is they've given their life up for us, protecting us.
For our first year, we had 193 riders. This year, we were well over 250. We're looking to expand that, and it's awesome just to kind of bring everybody together.
We come out to support the officers or firemen, whatever, the fallen heroes of today. Everybody comes out to support our groups, the veterans, and so we like to return the favor.
Our first responders, they're the key to our safety, and they keep us safe. They're great people. They risk their lives every day, especially Steve Owen. He was a great deputy. He helped kids, he mentored kids, he changed a lot of lives.
We're learning that in the community here that we have a lot of people who embrace first responders, that they see the hard work that we're doing every day, and they understand the stresses that we're under, and the biggest thing is that people want to help us.
This is absolutely incredible just to see the amount of people that are here to support a great cause, which is Help for Heroes. What I love about Help for Heroes is that they provide counseling for first responders who have come across different obstacles in their lives. Since Steve was killed, obviously it was completely devastating. However, God is the only reason why we're standing here and smiling and we're able to help others.
And this is going to be our inaugural presentation. The idea is to expand this award
for future years so that we can continue to have first responders who go above and beyond. This year, we paid honor and respect to Mitch Speed, who is a detective at Lancaster Station, somebody that everybody looks up to. He's a strong Christian man of faith, and he's been a mentor to us to basically encourage us to live by the right way, fight the good fight, do the right thing.
They're both heroes to me. They've taught me a lot. Their faith is just incredible.
Help for Heroes has actually been to our home, been to the hospital, provided a brand new bed for him just to help relieve pain, and it's so much more than just PTSD or on the job or it's off the job, and it's really a family environment, and I just would encourage everyone to be involved and be aware of what they're doing, because I think it's such a great thing for this community.
Help for Heroes would like to thank you for your dedicated service to the community as a first responder. We also want to commend you for going above and beyond the call of duty in service to your fellow first responders. And so we give him our first annual Heroes Award, where we paid our respects to him, and he's our inaugural recipient of that. He's gone out of his way to lead us through faith. He's encouraged us. Because Mitch Speed has been battling stage 4 cancer, his wife Vicki actually stepped up and received the award for him at the Frog Fest. We had an opportunity for him, along with Steve Owen's wife, Tanya Owen. Together they received the inaugural award for Mitch Speed, all along while we actually streamed it to him live via social media, so he was able to witness it, but from his hospital bed.
Sadly, shortly after receiving the award, Detective Mitch Speed passed away, ending his long battle with cancer. Help for Heroes hopes to continue the legacy of Sergeant Owen and Detective Speed by being mentors and counselors to first responders.
We get visualized as being a uniform and being representative of the fire department, sheriff's department, and EMS. People forget the fact that we're humans, that we think like everybody else. And ultimately, things affect us. Even though we're trained to overcome things, oftentimes we carry those things with us for our entire lives. So a lot of things that we suffer from it's called active ongoing PTSD. We want to continue to have good people in this job. We want to live in an environment in this community, in this state, where people are serving, who have a heart for service, and who are going to try and make this a better place to live and not be compromised in any way.
They give a lot of help to this community, without them, who knows what things would be like, So I would encourage everybody to come out and support. If you can't come out, you can always make donations.
They're here to help us, and you need to respect them. I believe if we didn't have law officials protecting us, the world would be crazy. It's already getting crazy enough. So we need them taking care of us, and we need the guys out there fighting the fires to defend our homes, take care of you. Paramedics save your life. So that's why I'm here supporting them.
It's very important to help our first responders, because every day they face a lot of trauma when they go to different calls, anywhere from a child being injured, from a child being abused, whether it be mentally, physically. Not only that, but also murders, and a lot of difficult cases that they have to go there and be strong for everyone. While everybody else is panicking, asking for help, or screaming or crying, someone has to take control, and that is that law enforcement officer who is human. And at the end of the day, they go home with all of this tragedy that they've seen through their shift. So our military experiences PTSD in a short term because they're in active duty. With law enforcement, this is a 30+ year career where they're experiencing some type of trauma that occurs to people, and we take that home. Help for Heroes helps those first responders in being able to deal with those different situations. A great organization, and our first responders definitely need that help so that they can continue serving the community.
As this organization grows, they are looking forward to expanding their abilities to provide benefits for first responders and their families, even beyond the Antelope Valley.
We're trying to secure grant money so that we can open up doors and expand, and through opening the doors we can go into other communities and open up other chapters. So headquarters for Help for Heroes right now is right here in the Antelope Valley. It's homegrown. The first chapter is here, and we're looking to expand those in other chapters so that we can provide these services to other people in those communities.
Help for Heroes raises funds through grants, events, and the sales of merchandise and apparel. They feel they certainly couldn't accomplish the great works they do without the support of this true community. For more information, visit helpforheroes.us.